What can we give them to help a little bit, Anthony? So you sit down. Can we do something that's not just noise, but let it be worship? Can we do that tonight? We said it from the beginning, God, we don't want the average, we don't want the ordinary. This isn't a hangout, we've come to worship you. What I want you to do at the top of your lungs, with everything you've got, if you're on an instrument, do it with your instrument. If you're up here singing, then do it with your voice. Everybody here in this sanctuary, on the count of 3, I want you to just worship Him. I want you to lift your voice, tell Him you love Him. I want you to lift your voice, give Him praise. I don't have to think too hard to know that He's been good to me. I don't think you have to look around too far in your life to find out where you could be, where you should be, where you would have been, but yet where you are. So on the count of 3, I want you to not only make noise, but I want you to worship Him. 1, you're welcome to dance, you're welcome to run, you're welcome to jump. 2, whatever you feel like he's worth. Whatever you feel like He's worth. If He's worth just sitting down, then you can sit down. 3, is there somebody that will worship Him? Say thank you for coming. And if you don't mind, who did you come with?
Anthony.
Anthony, the queen of. Who did you come with? Anthony. Who did you come with?
Anthony.
Somebody make some noise for them and Anthony. That's awesome. Everybody can see
sin. Under the shade of the cross, I win. Lord, let me never forget. Never forget. God, another tempter will come to bring me down, trying to get me to go to parties in the town, to get lost in the moment and in sin drown, to try to take away my glorious crown. God, deafen me. Help me to shut them out, to remember to tell them what it's all about. In your love and mercy, there is no doubt. Verse number 13 reads like this: let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth He any man. Verse number 14 reads, but every man, everybody is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. And verse number 15 reads like this: then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
It pass. It's life or death. Hell has one desire tonight. Hell has one intention tonight. And it's to kill the spiritual pulse of your life. It's to suck the life out of you. It's to train you every day at school. If I can just get her exposed to a little bit more drugs. If I can just show him that there is a good time after a little bit of alcohol. If I can just get him, Martin, close enough to the opposite sex where they can give him some eyes. If I can get him close enough to the guy I know would influence his life in a negative manner. If I can get her close enough to that young girl that's popular. If I can get her close enough to that young girl who has lost her virginity, who has given herself away and says it is nothing, it's just a part of the age. It's just a part of the year that we're living in. You got to get used to it. You got to do it. Tonight, I understand. There's no more reasons. I know what you're facing in the days that you're living at school. And I'm not going to be a youth pastor that just walks into your life, gives you a high five and says, I'm so glad to see you here tonight. Am I glad? Absolutely. Because I'm glad that maybe tonight could be the night that I could speak something in your life through the power of God that will make a difference. Diego, the schools that we go to, the things that we see, the drugs, the sex, the money, the music, all of those things are popular, and God is nowhere to be found in the hallway. God is nowhere to be found in the classroom. Christian, hey, I'm a Christian, but nobody knows. I'm a Christian, but nobody knows. When you say, oh yeah, I go to church too. Really? You do? I would have been